Well, we all might need an inhaler after watching this tactic. Let's check it out. This one is called the 4-2-1-2-1 inhaler. Now, I don't know specifically why it's called the inhaler, but Man City making an absolute run for it with 123 goals, 102 points, winning the league handily, 77 Chelsea in second. So they won it long ago. But there's really no other description. There's actually no description whatsoever on the tactic page itself that I got this from, just kind of showing the league schedule, the league table, and the squad themselves. So overall, for Man City, this looked like it worked an absolute beast. But we're going to check it out with our three teams of Liverpool, Aston Villa, and our championship side of Ipswich Town. So let's just get to the Premier League and see how they did. Well, Premier League table, Liverpool didn't quite cut the Man City cloth right there. 90 points, 114 goals for, still in first place. Very well done. Aston Villa in fifth, we're kind of getting there. 71 points is probably around average or a little bit lower than average, but overall, not too bad. I think this could have been a wonky season for some of these teams. 71 to 77 points in fourth is kind of a stretch. Man City in fourth, Tottenham in third. So yeah, something could have happened this season. Anything could have happened. But I think Aston Villa's fifth place positioning, it's okay. Well, Liverpool's domestic cups, you do lose to Chelsea. However, a 5-0 thrashing at home sends you through to the Carabao Cup final where you beat Aston Villa 2-1 in the final. That's a nice trophy right there. Trophy number 2. Unfortunately, FA Cup quarters against Manchester City is where you drop out there. And trophy number 3 comes in Europe, the Europa League final against Lazio 4-0. Very well done. Absolute thrashing. So overall, a 3-trophy season, almost a 4th if you could just get past Manchester City, possibly at least, is still a fantastic season. No question about it. You did very well. Squad-wise, definitely a lot of green there. 32 goals for Nunez, Salah with 26, 25 for Diaz. I mean, you still got a couple more there. Assist 20 for Mohamed Salah. That's crazy. And then a 7-4-0 for none other than Salah himself. And as we switch to Aston Villa, well, we already know that they lost in the final of the Carabao Cup to Liverpool, but they do lose out in the FA Cup 5th round to Nottingham Forest. They did beat Ipswich Town, though. But they're not trophyless for the entire season. They beat Slavia Prague in extra time at the Europa Conference League final. So overall, Premier League, it's not bad. 5th place is definitely not a bad place to be. Champions League next season. Winner of the Conference League, though, is fantastic. Carabao Cup runners-up. Oh, it's Liverpool, though. What do you expect? Knocked out in the 5th round by Nottingham Forest of the FA Cup. That's not great. Aston Villa stats, though. Goals, 23 for Ollie Watkins. You don't have anyone else in the 20s, but you do have a couple in double digits. Assists, 15 for Diaby, 14 for Digne. Not too bad. Average rating, though, 709 for Matty Cash. It's a little low. Now, just to note, I did notice that Erling Haaland in their test had 75 flipping goals. Take that for what it's worth. Data hub for Liverpool, we see this shape pretty much all the time in dribbling tactics. So you got a lot of attacking numbers, a lot of dribbling numbers, and then some defensive lead numbers, some defensive woes here too. But goals per game, flat 3. Very well done. A 0.84 conceded and a 0.84 XG against. Aston Villa, again, fairly similar to what we normally see. Although the dribbles per game when Liverpool are really high, they're usually pretty high too. But a little low this time around. Attacking, you still have some there. Goals per game, 2.08 and a 1.37 conceded with a 1.31 XG against. And then heading into the Premier League stats, Liverpool with a 2.37 points per game, Aston Villa with a 1.87. Most goals, though, Liverpool clearly in first with 114, Aston Villa in fourth with 79. Few shots against, Liverpool in second, Aston Villa all the way in seventh, 368. Most possession, 53% for Liverpool, Aston Villa not even making the list. Most dribbles made, Aston Villa in fifth with 640, Liverpool all the way in first with 751. Aston Villa does make the list of most tackles won, though, with 853, and then most shots for Liverpool in first with 743, Aston Villa in second with 595. But now, how about championship side of Ipswich Town? First place, 97 points. Now, that is a little low for first place from what we generally see. Usually, teams are over 100 there, or pretty much over 100. 97, though, still winning the league this season. 107 goals, 105 for Leeds, but automatic promotion is pretty golden. Domestically, they had a fantastic run. Carabao Cup quarterfinals against Aston Villa, we did see 0-3. They got to the FA Cup semifinals and lost 1-3 to Newcastle. They beat Manchester United. Overall, I've got to say this is a pretty fantastic tactic for this team. Ipswich Town doing a great job this season. First place in the championship, semifinals of the FA Cup, quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. Yeah, I would try this one out. Although squad-wise, only 3 in the green. That's insane. 22 goals for Connor Chaplin-Hurst, all the way down with only 6. Assist-wise, 17 for Harry Clark. Leif Davis only with 14. Interesting. And then average rated, Harry Clark with 718. So championship level stats, 2.11 points per game, topping the league there. Most goals, Ipswich in second with 107. So after, I guess, playoff run, Leeds just beat them to it. A few shots against, third with 369. Most dribbles made in fourth with 810. And then most shots for in first with 774. So let us check out the tactic itself. Now, it starts with a sweeper keeper in defend, inverted wingback in support on the left, a fullback in attack on the right, ball playing defenders in the central spots, a Segundo Volante in attack next to a Regista in support, and then a CM in attack up front. Inside forwards on both sides in attack, and then an advanced forward in attack up front. Attacking mentality, in possession attacking with his narrow, approach plays past his space, underlap on the left but focus play down the left, and overlap on the right and focus play down the right. Passing directness is shorter, tempo is higher, low crosses and run at defense. In transition, counter press, counter, distribute quickly and roll it out. And then out of possession, a high press line of engagement, a much higher defensive line, trigger press much more often, prevent short goalkeeper distribution, get stuck in, step up more, and invite the crosses. So how did it do for our 3 teams as an overall? I think Ipswich Town clearly did a fantastic job, 97 points. Not a huge point differential between the top 3, but still, you got the 97 points. You got it where it counts. 107 goals for is a fantastic one. I think overall, definitely one to check out with Ipswich Town. And if we look at the likes of Liverpool and Aston Villa, well, Liverpool, yeah, first place, 90 points. Only 1 off of Arsenal, though. 114 goals for is pretty nice, though, compared to the rest. Aston Villa in 5th. I mean, it's okay. Don't get me wrong. It's definitely okay. They're in Champions League next season. But we have definitely seen tactics that have them higher up in the table with more points. But could be a wonky season. Could be something happened. Who knows? But that is it for me, Savian FM, for the Football Manager blog channel, saying thank you as always for watching. Take care and enjoy.